Hey beautiful! Welcome back to my tarot channel. If this is your first time here, I'm Roya. I'm an intuitive tarot and oracle reader. Now my dear, I hope you're having an amazing day and everything is going fine with you. If today is not the best day, I'm sending you tons and tons and tons of positive energy, and I hope everything will be well soon. Now, guys, today I'm back with another pick card reading, and today's pick card reading is about love language. It's all about how you will show your love and affection to your future spouse. Now, if you haven't seen my last reading, in which it was all about the other way around, your future spouse's love language, how they will show their love and affection to you, I'm gonna make sure to link it up there. But yeah, today it's all about you and what your love language will be when it comes to your future spouse. As always, my dear, I have 3 pals you can choose from, and today I have cards and crystals. So this is pal 1 with the 2 of cups, this is pal 2 with the Empress card, and this is pal 3 with the Lovers card. As always, my dear, please feel free to pause the video, or you can also meditate on the cards if you feel like you need a little bit more time to choose. You will find all the timestamps in the description box, but of course also in the comment section. And as always, my dear, if you're interested or curious in a personal reading with me and you would like to get further information regarding one, as always, you can feel free to email me. Lastly, my dear, please keep in mind that this is a general reading, so not everything may resonate with you. But yeah, having said that, let's begin. Hey Pawan, welcome to your reading, my dear. Now let's see, what will be your love language when it comes to your future spouse? How will you show your love and affection? Let's start straight away. For my beautiful pile 1, let's see. How will you show your love and affection towards your future spouse? Oh, give me a second, 1 card fell. All right, let's start. For my beautiful pile 1, the first card is the Star. Wow. Ooh, the Magician. Wow. Let's see. Page of Swords. 9 of Swords. For my beautiful pile 1, we have the 7 of Swords. My goodness, too many. We got the 9 of Pentacles. Seven of Wands, and let's get you guys one last card. And we have the 5 of Pentacles. All right. Look at that. At the back of the deck, we have the 10 of Cups. All right, so for my beautiful pile 1, I was about to say pile 2. Maybe someone was also drawn to pile 2, but my beautiful pile 1, how will you show your affection to your future spouse? Your love and affection. What will be your love language? The first thing, my dear, that I heard was, I am your light. Now, let me explain it. I really feel like, my dear, the effect or the influence, the impact that you're gonna have on your future spouse is gonna be like so incredible. What I see coming through is that something regarding your relationship, which is very important for you to know, you're gonna have such a healing influence on your future spouse, okay? And I literally heard you're their peace. So when it comes to your guys' relationship, you are so healing for them. You are their peace. No matter what your future spouse may go through, no matter how I'm hearing difficult their day may have been, when they come, reunite with you, when you guys come home together, it's almost like all this negativity and all this just tension, you're gonna make it go away. And it's not like you're gonna do something in particular, to have this effect on them. No, it is just who you are. It's your energy, it's your presence. And I feel like it's not only your future spouse. You could actually be someone who has a very soothing and very nurturing energy. Maybe you have experienced before that some people open up to you pretty fast, or people tend to trust you very easily as well. They open up to you very easily. It's just because of your energy, and especially when we talk about you and your future spouse, you are their safe space. And this is so incredible for me because this for them means the world. No love language, okay, in the world could ever mean as much to them as this, as you being as nurturing as you are, and literally their peace. Because this person values their peace and their well being as the highest priority. Nothing in this world is more precious to this person than, of course, their well being, which should always be one of our highest priorities, right? I mean, if we're not well, then nothing really has any meaning. And I'm literally hearing this is the best kind of love language this person could get. But there is more to it. I also see, my dear, that another way that you could actually, yeah, it all comes back to this nurturing energy. Because I see another way that you could actually show your love and affection is through being there for them when it comes to like tough times. And I've had this message also come through yesterday when it came to their love language towards you. So for some of you guys, maybe you have also chosen the other pile and you may have a similar love language when it comes to this aspect. But as always, take it how it resonates. But just focusing on this reading now, I really feel like what this person, what your future spouse appreciates about you so, so, so much is that they can count on you, especially when it comes to negative times in life or when it comes to hardships. Because very often people experience that when it comes to difficult times, some people may leave the situation or may leave them because, well, it is much easier to stay by someone's side when things are easy, right? When things get ugly, a lot of people would, like, they don't want to be in that energy anymore, or they want to leave that person. For this person, therefore, this means the world, because not only are you there for them, or not only can they enjoy the happiness that comes, in the most beautiful ways in life, but also the hardships that come with life. You are there for them and you support them. And there is also this extreme sense of loyalty in here, of being there for each other, having each other's back. And Once again, I'm hearing this means the world to them. My dear, there is no other way, or there is like not no other love language could be more precious to this person than the way you show your love and affection. I also feel like, okay, this could be an extra message, or maybe later on we may get a little bit more information regarding that and the connection to the love language. But what I'm also seeing in here is that you and your future spouse, you could be pretty private when it comes to your relationship. I do feel like it has a lot to do with the fact that you guys want to protect yourselves and protect your relationship. So therefore, you're not just gonna, openly share it with everyone or allow people just randomly into your space. Definitely, you guys are definitely very mindful when it comes to who you allow into your space. And it's definitely about, oh my goodness, how often did I just say definitely? It is about protection. It is about making sure that nothing can steer, or no one can steer drama, because you guys definitely, you are not inviting these kind of energies in here. So you and your future spouse, you're very mindful when it comes to what kind of energies you have in your life, because this is what you guys want to have. This is the space that you create when it comes to your relationships. You guys create the 10 of cups with each other. You guys create a safe and harmonious space, and you will not just allow anyone to walk confidently in this space and, bring negative energy or try to sabotage the 10 of cups. You guys are so stable when it comes to your guys' relationship, and yeah, I really feel like also with the 10 of cups being the overall energy in here, this is what this person sees in you, or this is what you bring to them when it comes to this love and affection. You bring joy to them, you bring fulfillment to them. Once again, this is all about you having the perfect love language for them. Like, for example, if for some of you guys the dominating energy in here would have been gift giving, let's just take this for example, it definitely wouldn't have made them as happy as, for example, you being there for them like you are. This is much more important for them than, let's just say, gifts. So I really feel like both of you guys' energies, they fit so wonderfully. It's like both of you guys know how to be there for the other person the best way possible, in a way. Also, I don't know why, but the Ace of Wands is really coming through here for me. I really feel like you and this person, I don't know why I heard that you're gonna have a lot of fun when it comes to expressing yourselves, maybe even in a very creative way. I feel you and this person, both of you guys, you bring a lot of fun energy, playful. Yeah, I also heard playful energy into the space. Especially when it comes to negative times, you know how to cheer each other up for sure. And of course, I also feel like something that is so beautiful between you guys is this chemistry that you guys have, and the genuine passion that you guys feel for each other. Let's see, let me guys get you more oracle cards. More cards, let's see. For my beautiful pile 1, all right. Can we get some oracle cards, please? What do we need to know about this? Okay. The first card we have is Know Your Worth. And we got Work Through Your Feelings. With work through your feelings being here right next to the Nine of Swords and the Five of Pentacles, I really feel like this is a huge confirmation. You're gonna be there for them when they are faced with challenging times, in which, of course, we may sometimes feel an emotional turmoil, right? When everything around us is chaotic. And I really feel like one way for you to show your love to them is through helping them through this, and it's vice versa. This is the kind of relationship you guys have. You're there for each other. You understand that relationships are, well, management, compromising. I mean, it's a lot of work to have a successful relationship. It's more than just having love, Two people really have to be invested to work with each other and to create something beautiful. And I really feel like it's the same with them as well. You will also be able to always count on them when you are faced in some kind of negative situation, or they're also going to be there for you emotionally when you maybe aren't, at your best. So this is all about giving and taking equally. I am there for you, you're there for me. I have your back and you have my back. Another thing I feel like for you, my beautiful pal one, is that it could be the case that this person maybe used to be in a relationship in the past in which the other person didn't really know their worth, or the other person didn't really knew what they and you are someone who appreciates them. You are someone who's so grateful for having them, and you know their worth. And this is something that means a lot to them, because I feel like it is a very interesting contrast to the relationship they have been in the past, Let me see. Yeah. It's like in the past, for some reason, they could have been with a toxic partner who didn't knew the worth, and actually had a very toxic influence on them. And then here you come, knowing their worth, and in comparison have a healing influence on them. It's just interesting how, different people can make us experience such different things, even in similar situations, such as, let's say, a partnership or a relationship. And let me tell you, this person is so grateful for having you, my dear. Okay? They don't take you lightly. They have been in relationships in which it was the complete opposite to what you guys have, and they know what you guys have. They appreciate what you guys have. They know that the relationship you guys have with each other it's not something that everyone experiences, and they're very grateful that they have found someone who they can build this with. So my beautiful pile one, this is all I have for you for today. I am not receiving any more messages. As always, my dear, please feel free to let me know how you feel about this reading. And as always, if you haven't, I invite you to subscribe to the channel. And if you do, don't forget to hit the bell, because otherwise you may not get notified when I upload, when you pick a card or candle wax reading. Also, my dear, as always, if you're curious about a personal reading with me, you can feel free to email me. And lastly, if you would like to connect with me more on Instagram, I invite you there as well. My beautiful pal one, take care, my love. Hey, pal, two. Welcome to your reading, my dear. Now, let's see. What will be your love language when it comes to your future spouse? How will you show your love and affection to them? Let's start straight away. Let me get you guys some tarot cards. For my beautiful pile, two. My goodness. How will you show your love and affection to them? Let's see, let's see. For my beautiful pile two. Oh, one card fell. Oh, too many. Let's see. Only two, but not more than that, please. For my beautiful pile. Okay. The first card we have is the Six of Swords. And we have the Knight of Wands. All right. My goodness. What card fell? We have the Ace of Swords. I don't know why, but for you guys, all the cards, they fall on the floor. Let's see, let's see. How will my beautiful pile two show their love and affection? Queen of Pentacles here. Two of Wands. Seven of Swords. And let's get you guys one last card. Okay. Look at that. And we have the Two of Cups in here. Okay, so at the back we have the Six of Cups. Oh my goodness. Excuse me. So, for my beautiful pile two, let's see, how will you show your love and affection? There's one message that I received which has nothing to do with the question, but I still got it, so I feel like I need to say it. This is a random message, but I want to tell you that your future spouse is going to be very, very attracted towards you. They're going to find you very beautiful, very gorgeous, very handsome. You know, take it how it resonates. But definitely this person, they're very attracted towards you. You are their type. There is no doubt about that. So I don't know why it's coming through. Maybe it's a confirmation for someone, but yeah, that's just something I wanted to quickly mention. Now, let's look into how you will show your love and affection towards your future spouse. Now, first of all, I feel like for some of you, it could be the case that one way you like to show your love and affection is through surprises, such as gift giving, okay? We also got gift giving coming through yesterday in the last reading, so maybe you have also watched the other pile and you and your future spouse, you could have some similar love languages, but gift giving is coming through as well. Now, it's not the dominating energy, so that doesn't mean that you're gonna, always express yourself through gift or through major big gifts and stuff like that, but it could definitely be a way for you to show your affection. Maybe you're someone who's gonna put a lot of thought into what you're gonna gift them on, certain anniversaries or birthdays and stuff like that, Christmas, or whatever may be appropriate, like whatever let's say events or holidays you may have in your particular country and in your particular culture. But it could be the case through certain special days in which people gift each other stuff. You may put a lot of thought into that, okay? because I feel like you are a very generous person when it comes to your future spouse. And I'm saying specifically to your future spouse because I'm not receiving here how you're with other people. I'm just looking into your specifically how you are with your future spouse. And you're definitely going to be very generous with your time, also with your gifts. That's another thing I'm seeing here. I don't know why I'm also seeing travel in this energy. Yeah, this is definitely a combination which also came through in my last reading. But travel is also a thing in here. So for some of you guys, maybe you also like to plan certain surprises, whether it's maybe planning a very cozy and just very cute and sweet, let's say, date night at home, or maybe going out with each other. But there is just something about you being very spontaneous, very passionate. That's another thing. Very passionate about the way you like to express yourself and express your love. And yes, for some of you guys, you may even, like, there could also be some connection with intimacy here. Maybe there are certain things you like to do when it comes to the bedroom, in which you like to show your love and affection. That's another thing I'm seeing here. But you have a lot of inspiration when it comes to your future spouse. Like, you love to make them feel good and great about themselves, because I definitely see that your future spouse does the same thing as well. They make you feel very good about yourself and just very grateful for having them. So it's kind of like you want also give back to them what they give to you. And I know this has nothing to do with the question of the reading, but I'm also seeing that you and your future spouse, you will plan certain things regarding your future very, very early on. So even if you guys in the dating phase, you may just have met and you're starting to slowly get to know each other, I feel like you're gonna be pretty straightforward when it comes to what it is that you want in the future, what kind of relationship, what your vision is when it comes to future plans, especially, of course, when it comes to relationships and romantic ones, because that's what you guys have here, right? But I do feel like it's something that you guys are going to share with each other pretty early on. And another thing, another way that you're going to share your love and affection with this person is through telling them. The Ace of Swords, it's all about communication. It's all about bringing clarity, being honest, and just being clear, transparent when it comes to yourself. And especially in combination here with emotions, right, such as love, I really feel like you're just gonna let them know. You may, through maybe affectionate talk, maybe through nicknames or other way, just telling them I love you, or I'm so grateful for you. Through the way you're going to say stuff, through communication, you're going to share your love and affection to them. And this could, by the way, be the dominating energy. So the dominating love language, the first love language that you could have with your future spouse is through telling them, through voicing it and stuff like that. At the same time, I feel like one thing that this person appreciates about you very, very much is exactly that. It's that you are someone who is very transparent and you reach out to them. And this is something this person appreciates very much because it allows you guys to have clarity instead of misunderstandings, for example. Also, I feel like you may be very protective in the way that you're very observing. And if you feel like someone around this person in their life maybe doesn't have the best intentions towards them, or you're observing some kind of sneaky behavior, you're gonna let them know and you're gonna not hold back because you want to make sure that this person is safe, from maybe deceitful people or just fake people, negative people. So you're gonna let them know. And this is something this person also appreciates so much, because some people may see that only, as you just telling them to be cautious, but for them, this is literally also a way of showing your love and affection because you care about them, right? You care about them, you want the best for them, you love them, and therefore you want to make sure that they're not surrounded by the wrong people or by negative people. And for this person, with you doing that, that's also a way for them to receive affection and love for you. Because if you wouldn't care about them, you wouldn't also care who they surround themselves with, right? But you do care about them. So you're going to be very, very aware of who may try to, get to them and who may have negative intentions with doing so. Another thing I would like to mention here is that, and that's very interesting, another way you're going to show your love and affection towards this person is through loving them. And I know it's like, of course, like, duh, of course, you're going to show it that way, but it's just so incredible. I want to, for a moment, focus on how much this person feels loved by you. You're definitely someone who doesn't hold back. When you love someone, you make them feel loved. You make them like, this is so beautiful. I literally see a heart to heart connection, and this is something that this person feels so blessed to have in their life. They feel so blessed to have you in their life. And oh my goodness, this is so sweet. I even feel like it's either both of you guys acknowledge each other as a soulmate, or you guys could literally be each other's soulmate. There is something about this here as well. But this person feels so loved by you, my dear. And this is gonna just, yeah, I feel like this person, they fell in love with you very, very deeply, or they will fall in love with you very, very deeply if you haven't met them. And it's a huge thing for them, it's a big deal for them. What they also love about you is the security you bring to them. You, once again, also coming back to this communication and the clarity I talked about. This person doesn't question where you guys stand. Everything is very transparent and clear, and they love that about your connection. Yeah, I feel like this pile could be definitely connected to another pile from my last reading, because we got a similar energy coming through. So you guys could be very similar in your approach when it comes to expressing your love and affection. But let's get you guys some oracle cards for my beautiful pile 2. Let's see, let's see. How will you show your love and affection towards your future spouse? Let's see, my dear. Let's see what we have here. Okay. Do I really have to say more? Look at the energies. Look at how beautiful. That's the great thing about shuffling on camera, right? Like, it's almost like exploring the cards live with each other, and also getting those, wonderful surprises coming through, which are just so connected to the previous energies. I really feel like, look at that. Know you are loved. As I said, this is what you make this person feel. You make them feel so, so loved. Just a confirmation. And this means so much for them, because, unfortunately, there are a lot of people in romantic relationships who may have a boyfriend, girlfriend, husband, wife, and stuff like that, right? But that doesn't mean just because you have a partner that you also feel loved. And this person could have been in a relationship in which, yes, they could have a partner. However, maybe they weren't able to express their love because the other person had some blockages regarding that and they weren't receptive to it. Or maybe their previous partner was not really showing their love to them or didn't really feel them or make them feel loved. So this is something this person appreciates very, very much. For some of you guys, you could have also been drawn to pile 1 because we got a similar message, okay? But this is something I'm seeing in here. They feel so, so loved, my dear, with being with you. And it's so beautiful. So, so beautiful, my beautiful pal 2. Let's see. One more card, please. Okay. Look at that. Keep your heart open. Didn't I just talk about heart-to-heart connections? Exactly. What I saw were 2 hearts widely open, and not only that, been connected to each other. I love this energy so, so much. Pal 2, you have great things coming towards you. This is an energy, this is a partnership that you can look forward to. There's so, so, so much love in here. Wow. Great energy, pal 2. Great energy. Now, my beautiful pal 2, this is all I have for you for today. As always, my dear, please feel free to let me know how you feel about this reading. And also, as always, I invite you to subscribe to the channel if you haven't. If you do, don't forget to hit the bell because otherwise you may not get notified when I upload and you pick a card or candle wax reading. Also, my dear, as always, if you would like to get more information regarding a personal reading with me, you can feel free to email me. And lastly, if you would like to connect with me more on Instagram, of course, I invite you there as well. My beautiful pal 2, take care, my love. Hey, pal 3, welcome to your reading, my dear. Now let's see. What will be your love language with your future spouse? How will you show your love and affection to them? Let's start straight away. Let me get you guys some tarot cards. Ooh. For my beautiful pile 3, how will you show your love and affection to your future spouse? All right, that's enough. So let's see. The first card we have is the King of Swords. We have the Seven of Swords. My goodness. 1 second. The Ace of Cups fell. Wow. 9 of Cups. King of Wands. For my beautiful pile. My goodness. Too many cards. Give me a second. Okay. How will you show your love and affection? Let's see. All right, we have the Ace of Pentacles. For my beautiful pile 3, we have the Four of Wands. And we have the Knight of Cups. At the back of the deck, we have the Wheel of Fortune. Okay, so for my beautiful pile 3, how will you show your love and affection to your future spouse? First of all, I would like to say something which was such a huge message coming through, and let me start straight away there. I really feel like, my dear, you have, like, you are such a positive person. You are such a optimistic person, and at least, wait, okay, when you and your future spouse will be together, okay, like, this is how this person sees you. So they see you as someone who's so positive, so optimistic, and your energy is contagious. You're so joyful, and I'm hearing you bring so much joy into this person's life. You make them happy. This is how, or this is one of the ways that you show your love and affection. Now, how could you possibly make this person happy and, have this kind of influence on them? I'm seeing here it starts with the little things, okay? Very often, people may think they have to do huge things, big things to, have a positive effect on someone. But no, this person is someone who appreciates the little things, and it's all about the little things and even mundane things that some people may just overlook that make this person so happy, like that you may sometimes do or say that mean a lot for them. I feel like this is someone who really appreciates the small things. So for example, of course, take it how it resonates, right? But I'm just gonna throw a few things in there so to explain it a little bit further. It could be the case, for example, that through cooking this person their favorite meal, that you're gonna make them very happy and you're gonna show your love and affection. Or it could be the case through mm, maybe surprising this person with, some kind of activity that you remember this person really likes, that really surprises them because it's something they're so passionate about, that you will show your affection. I am really seeing that it is the small, and when I say small, it doesn't mean that those things are small, but it could be things that, some people just think are no big deal or nothing very special. But for them and for you, those things are a wonderful way to show how much you care about each other. And I really feel like for this person in particular, this doesn't feel like the kind of person who maybe has been in a lot of relationships, or let me put it that way, someone who jumps into many relationships. I feel like this is someone who's very calculated, someone who takes things very serious. So they take also relationships very serious. And when they are in a relationship with you, those things that, you guys do for each other, even if it's the most normal things, they mean a lot because you guys chose to be with each other. You guys chose to experience those moments together. And I'm hearing it's such a beautiful gift. That's literally what I heard. Another thing I would like to mention here is that I feel like you allow this person to be who they are. You allow this person to be their authentic self. Now, what do I mean with that? I do feel like this person could be someone who, okay, I don't know why, but I literally feel like we got those messages coming through also with my previous reading. And you know what's so interesting? I said this in every pile, so I feel like every pile today is connected to the previous reading, where it was all about your future spouse's love language, how they show the affection to you. Now, I really feel like these messages that I'm receiving are actually messages that are very similar to the previous reading, one particular pile. So maybe you've seen that as well. You and your future spouse could be having the same love languages, or if it's not the same still, mm, maybe something could be very similar. But what I'm seeing in here as well is that you and this person, your future spouse, as I was saying, there could be someone who maybe has to come through a certain way when it comes to the work environment or when it comes to, their professional life. So when they come home, they're so grateful for having someone who, like, they can just let go of all the, yeah, all the personas perhaps that they have to be in when it comes to work, when it comes to the outside world. And when they come home, they can just be who they are. And not only that, but you appreciate them for who they are. You see and appreciate that. And this person is so grateful for that. It's almost like, wow, yeah. I got this message yesterday as well with the safe space, this homey energy, like creating a home environment in which you guys can, you know, be comfortable in and be who you are, and just nurturing each other in that energy. It's coming through again. Definitely a confirmation, definitely a connection in here. So this person is so grateful for that. I feel like you make home home. And let me explain it. That doesn't mean maybe, I mean, for some of you guys it could be those traditional aspects of, making a home home. But I feel like you guys have your own way, of creating a very cozy and just wonderful space for each other. Whatever works out for you, really. Maybe not, it's not only you, it's also your future spouse, both of you guys together. You work with each other, you definitely build such a wonderful relationship, and especially your home environment, it's going to be so sacred. Yeah, I definitely got those messages yesterday as well. And I feel like one way you're also going to show your love and affection towards this person is through, yeah, is through bringing this love into your space as well. Now, what do I mean with that? For example, and as I said, it could be normal things, but they mean a lot to you guys. So, for example, if it's some kind of holiday, maybe you're the one who likes to decorate the home with, whatever season you guys are in, and it just makes your home so much more loving, so much more alive. And even though it may be something everyone does or a lot of people do, but for you guys it means so much. It's the love. It's all about the emotion, the intention, okay? That you put into something, or that you put into the things you do. And I really feel like so many things you approach are with love when it comes to your future spouse, and they know that. And let me tell you, they don't take this for granted. They know to appreciate it, my dear. And speaking of that, I also feel like another way you're gonna show your love to them is definitely through quality time. And I do feel like the quality time has a lot to do with this home environment. So maybe you and your future spouse, you love to share a lot of quality time within this space. Maybe it's just because you can unwind so greatly in your own space, but a lot of quality time, a lot of quality time in which both of you guys can freely express yourselves. I don't know whether maybe you and this person, maybe you have people in your lives or in your environment in which you can't really share all of your desires, your love, your passion, stuff like that. Because it's kind of like, okay, you represent yourselves one way to the outside world, but then when you are in your own little world at home, it's something totally different as well. In front of your future spouse, you can freely be who you are. You don't have to play a role, you don't have to play a certain way because you think, okay, this is what's being expected of me, this is how I should present myself, this is what, you know, I know a spouse would want to have. No, this is all about you being who you are. This is all about you guys celebrating each other for who you guys are. I'm also seeing here one way that you are going to show your love is through physical touch. That's another thing. Through very sensual and very intimate touches, or just, it could even be, once again, normal touches, but you just really love to get close to them. And this person finds this so attractive, let me tell you that, okay? They love this so, so much about you that you don't shy away, like you are ready to express yourself physically to them. I feel like you're going to be very confident with your approach. I mean, it could be the case in the beginning, maybe you guys are going to, you're going to open up slowly to them, and that's, of course, totally understandable. Maybe you're going to take your time with, I'm hearing for some, not for everyone, but overcoming maybe something, and then you're going to be very open when it comes to just freely showing them through your touch and through the physical, okay, how much you love and appreciate them, and how much you, yeah, have affection for them. Your future spouse is also someone very passionate, let me tell you that, okay? So if you are also someone who's like that, it's like, yeah, two people coming together who definitely know to how to express their desire for each other. mm, Let me see. Another thing, I really feel like, my dear pile 3, so I gave a lot of different examples for this, or why this home space for you guys is going to be so significant or so important, why it's going to be so sacred. I also feel like another thing that I'm seeing here coming through is that you and your future spouse, you can dream with each other. Now let me explain what I mean with that. Life can be pretty serious, right? And pretty rough for an adult. And I mean, the outside world, it has so much turmoil, so many like challenges out there. And at least when we come at home, we should feel like, okay, this is my safe space. No matter what's going on out there, no matter what chaos is outside, when I enter my own space, I have peace. I have the. I'm hearing I can have what I need. Like whatever needs I have are there. And what I really feel like is also, there is something very playful about you and your future spouse as well. You could be that couple that, maybe let's just say, as a scenario, it is Friday night and you guys may, sit on the couch and you may watch something and you're just, there in that moment enjoying the quality time that you have with each other. And, you know, it could be the case that you see something and it's something, let's just say, some kind of topic. You guys may actually start to dream about that. Like, for example, you may talk about, like, let's just say someone in that movie is trying to achieve some kind of life goal or life dream. Then you guys may have a lot of deep conversations, and I'm hearing very nurturing conversations about, you know, what you dream about, even if it's things that other people would think is so ridiculous, is so like not realistic and stuff like that. No, you guys allow, create a space in which you can just let go, like let loose, and just allow your mind, your emotions to wander, you know, not judge the other person for anything, just dreaming with each other. Um, Once again, bringing this very playfulness back into your life that may, of course, not be there when it comes to the serious world outside, right? You guys create this energy and it's just so nurturing for the soul. It's also very nurturing for your guys' inner child. I feel like at home, you guys may also um, do certain things that maybe you have enjoyed in your childhood, or maybe that nurture your inner child as well. For some of you guys, maybe you haven't had this kind of home environment as a child, or maybe this has been something that you always desired. So having this with your future spouse, it means not only a lot, but it's literally healing. Okay, that's what I'm talking about here. When I'm saying that there is something about your home environment that meets your needs or means so much, even if it's just small things or mundane things. Maybe those things were things you didn't have when you were younger, or you always desired to have with a significant other, okay? Wow. I feel like we went much deeper than only talking about what it is that, or how it is that you may show your love and affection. This is definitely much deeper than that. Let's see, for my beautiful pal 3, how will my beautiful pal 3 show their love and affection? What do we need to know? Okay. We have cool your emotions. Yeah, you know what I received by that? Especially when, let's say, we're having a rough day, or, you know, sometimes when we go out there, we have responsibilities. We have things that we have to do, right? Whether we want or not. It's just, it's the way it may be. And what I find so interesting is that even if the outside world may not be peaceful, or maybe if the career, let's say, that your future spouse has, maybe there could be some stressful energy at times, or maybe some stress with, like, let's say, coworkers or stuff like that. When they come home, all those emotions, all the negativity, they're gonna leave it at the door, at the doorstep, okay? Yeah, once again, the home you guys have. You're gonna keep things outside, not bringing it into your environment. And we have take a breather. Yeah, look at those cards. They're very similar, but in a way they're also beautifully connecting with each other, because for me, this card in this particular energy is showing us that what doesn't serve you guys, or whatever may have happened throughout the day, you're not gonna bring it into your space. And this is the kind of space you guys have with each other. Take a breather, like a very soothing, nurturing space. This is the effect you have on this person. This is how you show your love. And once again, it may be through very simple ways, but the point in here is that you show your love and affection through such a nurturing way, through creating something so peaceful. And for this person, they're so grateful for that. Some of you guys, you could have also been drawn to Pal too, because we got a similar message there as well. This reading, my dear, let me explain to you what it makes me feel, because this is probably also a good way to explain what you make them feel. This reading is literally like, sometimes you may have a conversation with someone and it gets so deep and you almost feel lost, and it nurtures you. It makes you feel like your cup is full. It makes you literally feel so loved. This is the kind of energy I'm seeing in here. This is the effect you have with this person. I love this. I think this is my favorite pile. I love this energy so, so much. My beautiful pal 3, this is all I have for you for today. As always, my dear, please feel free to let me know how you feel about this reading. Thank you so, so much, my dear, for allowing me to read for you and for allowing me to connect with your wonderful energy. As always, if you haven't, I also invite you to subscribe to the channel. And if you do, don't forget to hit the bell, because otherwise you may not get notified when I upload and pick a card or candle wax reading. Also, my dear, as always, if you would like to get further information regarding a person or reading with me, you can feel free to email me. And if you would like to connect with me more on Instagram, of course, I invite you there as well. My beautiful pal 3, take care, my love.